Only if.
Hi guys.
Again, how did you open it and how do you close it?
So now we're about to close. Mama Nene was asking me how do we close the sunroof because she doesn't want to glare today. She's not feeling like a real G thing. Okay, so we got Sipali. Why are you wearing shades?
It's part of the swag actually. This thing's
Part
gonna
of
be
the
on the
swag.
internet, and swag is for drip is forever.
Drip is forever. I
So
mean,
when my kids watch this, they're like, "Oh, daddy, you tripping."
I was expecting a different answer. An answer much to be like my future two brides can't see without shades.
No, actually, I would dim.
Why? Why?
Dim.
Why?
Because of what's happening, like right now.
What's happening? Tell us what's happening.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know, we all go to Big Brother, and then we come out with expectations.
Okay.
I'm gonna have like a huge fan base. I'm gonna get deals. I'm gonna get opportunities and stuff.
Did
And
you have that expectation for yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Because that was literally the reason why I went on Big Brother.
On Big Brother.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, I didn't have expectations because I didn't know what happens afterwards. I thought you just go to Big Brother, have like a vacation there, you come home, people hate you,
But
and
you
then
played
you
the
go
game
back
so
to
good,
work.
though.
How I stayed for 29 days.
Dude, you were pranking people on the first day.
And that's me. Even at home, I do that there to my granny, grandpa's mother, father. They even start mising me because that's how much they.
You're pranking the pensioners, girl.
Yeah. So I don't think that I was doing that to like start out firing ZN or anything. But in regards to what you're saying now, so your expectations for yourself, did they not come to play when you got out?
You know what, actually, right now, things are starting to bloom. But from the moment I left the house to now, it's been rough. Hey, it's been honestly rough. The reception, let me just say that. First things first, the reception hasn't been the most, how can I say it? The most warm.
From me, right? I heard that you don't get like a lot of love. You get a lot of hate. But, I mean, the only thing that I see is that I don't see the hate. I just see that you don't have as much support as, like I would think you would have had. And I'm not too sure why is that, because I feel like you played a good game. So was there something that you were doing that I wasn't seeing?
You know what, judging from the people's responses, perspectives, and what I've been reading, apparently I was a mean person.
You are a mean person.
Yeah, apparently I was can I say the word dickhead?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Apparently I was that. But when everything happened, I actually sat down with myself and I did a self intro. What do you call it?
Self-introspection.
Introspection.
Yes.
So let me start from the beginning, how this whole thing happened.
Okay.
If you remember, Ash, I was part of the back room, the back door crew that came in. We were the four.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
I didn't vote for you to come in. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I know. I saw your hand. And I'm gonna ask you that question. Just now. But when I went inside the house, I went there with a broken heart. I went there with a point to prove because I felt unappreciated.
Yeah.
By the channel. I felt like I wasn't worthy enough to walk the ramp, whatever you guys call it.
Yeah.
So my game automatically changed from being, okay, I'm gonna be one of the funniest guys in the house or one of the most warm, to being this real asshole now. Because now everything I did it out of, I wouldn't say hate, but now I had hate in my heart with whatever I did. So it was just a point. It was just a thing of I'm gonna prove a point to these people, to the channel, to everyone, that I do belong here. So I think that's why I was a little extra at times with what I did.
Why was your heart broken?
Because of how I entered the house, Ash. It was so humiliating. It was.
How did that work out though? So you went through the same procedure as us. You stayed locked down. And then on the day, like, they just told you, like, you guys are gonna have to be voted into the house.
We weren't even told. Can you believe? Hey, I'm not sure if we're going to speak about this. When the live show was happening, we were literally backstage. Like, literally.
Yes, I do.
There by the ramp.
Yes.
We're backstage, so we're waiting literally to go on the ramp and, dance, whatever it is that you do there. And so lights off.
Oh.
Lights off, and then it was this thing, okay, no, there's a twist to all this and whatnot.
I wonder how they chose that.
Hey, you know what, at this point, I did have those certain questions, but at this point I was like, I do not even give a damn, because according to you, I am not worthy to be part of the first 20 that goes up.
Okay.
So already I was just mad at the channel. I was just mad at everything.
In regards to that, I do believe you are Christian, right?
Yes.
I know I bring God into all of my conversation. People are gonna start making that nun things of me. But yeah, they made a nun meme of me, whatnot. Okay, so in regards to that, I feel like that was God putting you in the house. Reason being is because Sipali, Bonnie B literally put you in that house.
It was fate.
It was Bonnie. So that was God. God used Bonnie B to put you in that house because she had the power that day to like rule over everybody's decision, and we all voted for Melino and Dube.
Yeah.
Right? We couldn't hear what she said. That's why. I mean, like physically, okay, but like other than that,
Girl,
we couldn't hear you.
Girl, my spirit was broken.
Yeah.
I was literally shattered at that moment in time. You know, the where we were chilling with Melino and everything.
Yes.
There was like an entrance, exit type of gate and everything.
Yes.
And I just kept staring at that because I felt like I'm gonna walk past that or through that. And
Yes.
I never in a million years thought I was gonna get inside the house. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me just do this for the sake of doing it. Now I'm here.
You see, I always say, and a lot of people say it, like, don't have expectations to anything. Because for me, that week, like, being quiet and not having contact with anybody, it was very tough. Not to say I missed my phone or anything, but like, hey, being by yourself, you start thinking things you shouldn't think, like an idle mind. It even says in the Bible. But also, at the same time, when I got on stage, my feet were sweating and I thought I was gonna fall out of my high heels. So I was like, I'd rather go home now before I fall on stage in front of everyone. I'd rather say forfeit. And I'm being so serious. Like, my chaperone had to speak me into, okay, go on the stage.
So you're honestly about to...
Yeah, I was about to forfeit. I was like, I'm not going to fall in front of everybody. I'll go back to work. I'll go home. I'll go back to work.
No. You know, now you see that moment that you had, that's
Yeah.
what I was... Because now my family even
Yeah.
had like, what's that? Watch together.
Watch party.
Watch party.
Yes.
Now imagine the whole family's there and then the show ends. Boom.
There's another thing that I want to speak to you about. Like, there's so many stuff I want to speak to you about. It's the first one I'm going to go to is I watched clips back, right?
Yeah.
And the first day, this kind of made me laugh, though. Don't think I'm insensitive. The
Yeah.
stuff I say. The stuff. So, after, the first Monday night, like, we went into the diary room, we nominated people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then, like, the next day, or it was the Tuesday, I think Big Brother started having our diary sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was nominated. And Big Brother asked everyone, like, who do you not expect? What did you not see happening here? And then I remember I was like, everybody was expected to me. I mean, it's a game. And people were like, but everyone was like, no, they didn't expect this person. But you started crying.
I started crying.
Yes, you started.
When?
You said you didn't expect a certain person because you were bullied. Sipali, this was Tuesday. What made you so emotional? Tuesday of the first week of Big Brother.
Oh, in the diary session.
Yes, you said you were bullied.
Yes, I remember. It was after the whole KB and Nsugu thing.
Yes. Also, who was being bullied?
Nsugu.
She was being bullied, and that's what
Yes.
made you feel like you were crying because you had been bullied your whole life.
No, not my whole life. I had a period where I got bullied as well. So I understood from the position where she was at. Because imagine you get into a space, right? You
Yes.
don't know anybody here. I mean, by the time we went in, or by the time we were introduced to you guys were already built like relationships and certain bonds.
Not really.
The way you were sitting next to Luzu that night.
Not really. I mean, I
So
found
like-
there was a chair at the end, and I was like, let me get into this chair.
You were so smitten.
I wasn't. I wasn't even there. I didn't even get to ask a question or anything. But so that you felt like Nsuku was bullied, and then that's what
Yeah.
made you cry.
That
But
was
it made you so emotional.
I won't say I'm an emotional
yes,
person.
You're an emotional wreck. It's fine.
No, what happened was,
Yeah.
when I'm a person that boils everything up.
Yes.
I'm not one to always express myself.
Yes.
So when I do get emotional that one time, oh
Yeah.
my word.
But Sipali, okay, I have caught you crying several times.
Yeah.
And do you know what? This is not in any way
But you
for
see,
people.
keyword caught. I never
Caught.
did in front of people.
You never did it in front of people. Like, there was this
Yes.
one time, when that therapist lady came for us.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she spoke to us. I saw you. And then Abobo had his story. I won't lie, Abobo's story was very emotional. And when you were doing the practice run, like, you got emotional. That was 3 times. And then there was another time, and I was like, Sipali, to me, right, this is why I would always speak to you. Not everybody that gets emotional, I get close with them, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's something actually deeper to why you always get emotional. Do you want to tell us why? Or is it like not for the public to listen to? Because I can reference a lot of things which
Yeah.
can point me into the direction that I'm thinking. But for you,
Ash, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
yes.
You know, when something does not sit well with me,
Yeah.
if I cannot express it physically, if maybe, like, you know how guys be, you made me mad, I made you mad.
Yeah.
You understand? But now in that house, I didn't want to confront anyone.
Yes.
Because I'm not a confrontational person in general.
Yes.
Maybe people were like, nah, in general, I'm not a confrontational person. And I couldn't fight my way through it. So hence, people would catch me in the corner crying there,
Yeah.
or doing whatnot. Not that I'm a crybaby, I cry sometimes.
Now, I don't think you a crybaby. I think that a lot of people will say that because of the stuff that they watching from the TV, we only catching around the corners. So a lot of people would say, Sipali is emotional. But
Yeah.
I think that there's something that's underlying your emotions, and then like you constantly just have anger issues and get triggered by that. So is there nothing that happened maybe when you were growing up? Okay, there is, but you don't have to say it to us. But there is, right?
Therapy session.
Just so that people understand, and we're being honest out here, because like sometimes they're like, oh no, he's too emotional, he's rude, stuff like that.
You know, I think I can accept accept something like if someone said to me, you're an emotional being, I can accept
Yeah.
that. I can accept that because as I said, I try to hide my emotions. Not that
Yes.
I do not show them,
Yes.
but I think I'm good at hiding them. And when they do decide to come out, then it's like
All hell broke loose.
it's a river
Yeah.
of just everything that just overwhelms you at once. Because even when
Yes.
people ask me,
Yeah.
what's the one thing that you learned inside the house, I'd always make reference to, I thought I knew, or I thought I could control my emotional and mental being. I thought I
Yes.
knew myself to that point. Gandhi, no, there were certain things that could break me, and there was things that I wasn't even aware of at that moment in time. So yeah, I did learn that emotional and mental thing, maturity. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
So it really tested that for you. And then there was
It
another.
exposed it, more than tested, it exposed
It exposed it. Yeah, like a lot of us didn't expect stuff to be exposed the way it was on TV like that, but like it actually was. Then another thing that people want to know is when you got out of Big Brother, right? I didn't see that coming, I'm not gonna lie. I might have seen the other two people that got evicted before you, like on the same day, but I didn't see your one coming. I actually thought maybe you were liked on the outside. You also thought the same thing, right? But like, I don't know, sometimes God's plans, people's perspective, they don't align with what we actually think. So I want to know, where I came out on the Monday also, you had an interview with Smash, saying you were gonna Shayange or Ngostina
With the
from
face brick.
Kuluva.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? Explain in English, because you know me, I'm a one language girl. Okay.
So, brick. How can I explain brick? Stina. Basically,
Yeah.
the homewrecker.
Oh, you're going to be a homewrecker.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the question is, do you believe that you are going to succeed with that?
Hey man, you shoot for the basket, whether you score or not. You
Whether
never
you score,
know.
but I like the enthusiasm though. I like the enthusiasm.
Thing is, you must understand, Ash, at the time,
Yeah.
I was fresh out of the house,
Yes.
and the only people who were responsible for my emotions at the time were people inside the house.
Yes.
Because I mean, I wake up, I see your face. I go to bed, I see your
Yes.
face. Everything I do, you are there.
Yes.
So, at the time, what I felt, like the emotional side of me that
Yes.
I had for you at the time, it was still buzzing at the time. You know,
Oh, okay.
Maybe it might be a complete different answer now,
Yeah.
but at the time, of course, Ashley was the last girl that I saw in the house who I felt like, okay, this one I really like. You know. So I think at the time, my response was literally based on that.
Or based on like what you were feeling at that time.
Yeah.
I respect that. I also don't believe that you are going to do that. I think you were saying it because now you were out of the house now and you had the courage to say it. But I don't believe that you are going to do that. I don't believe that you're a disrespectful person like that.
No, but then
Yeah.
as I'm saying, when you're out of the house, you don't really know the public perception.
Yes.
And You don't know what people have been saying or been thinking about you. So maybe maybe at that moment, some as you're saying, which you don't believe I was gonna do it. Maybe it was just a thing just to feed
the public.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So now you also people. That's why people were saying you're looking for clouds. So you even posted my picture just to feed the audience.
That
Be
was a fake
honest.
account.
Be honest and tell the people. No, that was Sipali.
No, that was a fake account. It got reported.
It got reported. So people were making like a fake situations between you and I.
Yeah. My team never posted any. Instead, the only thing they did. I remember my team. I remember one
Yes.
of the girls. She did say she created a TikTok thing of myself and was pissy.
So the account that was talking to me on Instagram wasn't yours? Wasn't you? So where was your account? Because I couldn't find Sipali's account.
So at the time, there were two accounts. So mine is Sipali, or
Yeah.
Sipa_Lee_. That one was just Sipa_Lee.
Oh, okay.
And people thought that was my name. Because when I left the house, yo guys, can I tell you guys? When I left the house, I couldn't believe my following. You know that moment when you
Yeah.
take your phone,
Yes.
send like a risky text, you're like,
And you put it down.
you put it down. When I saw my following, I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. It was 1,300 followers. Well, I had like 300 before the whole Big
Before
Brother
Big
thing.
Brother.
And then the fake account had about 5,000 to 6,000 at the time.
Yes.
So I think when people search Sipali,
Yes.
that was the first account that popped up because I think it had a whole lot more followers. So obviously with the algorithm and everything,
Yes.
people want to follow the one with the most following or followers, whatever it
Yes.
is. Because I know even other housemates, previous housemates, who
Yes.
who follow us and stuff, they were following the old account, the fake account.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd have to like inbox them like, hey, no, this is the real one and whatnot.
Okay, so here you have it. That's the answer there.
What did people think?
I don't know what people thought, but like even me too, I also thought that was like your real account.
No.
And why do you think that people hate you or made you out to be a mean person? What did you do? Who did you bully? Because I mean, Luzuko was honest in who he bullied, who he thought he had bullied.
There's only one name that will ever pop up with Sipali. It's... Can I say his name?
Yeah,
Yeah, Uyanda.
Uyanda. Did you bully Uyanda? Yeah.
I wouldn't say bully. There were times I was mean to him. Oh no.
Yeah.
There was times I was mean.
But
to him.
why?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it was just when you're just in a space whereby there's that
Yes.
one person you do not get along with,
Yes.
and unfortunately it was Uyanda at
Uyanda.
that time, you know. Because I understand when people would say you bullied someone. Okay, hold on. What's your definition of bullying first?
My
Then we
definition
can-
of bullying.
Yeah.
You bullied me. You bullied us. No, on a serious note, you told me and Kuluva like we might be 7 and 8. We might come out of there 7 and 8. I said, so who's 7 and who's 8? And you're like, y'all will decide. You see? And then the one day there was a girl, she had eyelashes on, and me and Kuluva still laugh about that. You're like, then she took the eyelashes off and you're like, some of y'all look like fish without some makeup on. And then there was plenty of times, you know what, Sipali, you would make comments that people, it's hard to come back. You would make honest comments, but I thought that was very authentic of you because you were saying things that others wish they could say, but they would rather choose to be nice instead.
I think that's why I was hated so much because I said those things. I should have said this. Like, the sun is burning me. I regret saying this. Right?
You told me I look bad or you look bad from this angle or whatever the case
No, I
may
didn't want to have a
be.
Luzuko moment. Oh, guys, did you see Luzuko's burning?
Oh, he was trying.
God,
He
shame it,
was
yeah.
burning. So you felt like it was not what you meant. So you did mean like some of your ass look like fish and stuff.
But I was never mean to you though.
No, that's what I'm saying. You would even be mean to me. So I'm saying that your character, I bet it was weird because you'd go in the diary room and cry. I'm still trying to think. So if someone cries, guys, how do we think that they mean? Like I'm also trying to understand. Okay, there's a lot of people I can understand the hate towards, right? Even me too, I join in. Even me too, I join in. But there's other people where I'm like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. Can you see Ezra? I knew he was gonna get back. Ezra, when he was head of house, the stuff he was making us do, unbelievable.
Wait, what did you guys hate the most though?
About Ezra,
Yeah.
I found it funny that he thought he was the boss. So,
Hey,
but like
man.
from other people's perspective, I was like, nah, this guy's gonna get hated.
And that's exactly what happened. Wait, apparently I was a not so nice person during my HOH times. Tell me your experience, Ash.
From you as HOH?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't find any problems with you as HOH, but you lied about one thing.
What
Because
was
I was on punishment that weekend. You said I couldn't speak to Kuluva.
No, Vele, you couldn't. That's what
People said you lied to me. I remember, I don't know what was going on the outside, but everyone said you lied. We could speak, but you said we couldn't speak. Why did you lie?
No, guys, man, I was given strict rules from Big Brother. But no contact. You know where I lied?
Yes.
I lied when I said anyone who speaks to Ashley and Bonnie will get punished. But
So you didn't want people to speak to us?
Pardon?
You didn't want people
No,
to speak
Big
to
Brother
us?
said. Big Brother said, no, Ashley, no, Bonnie should not have any contact with any housemates.
Yes.
So I said, okay, I know these ones are not going to listen to me.
Yeah.
So let me put in like spices in that. So I said, whoever speaks to Ashley and Bonnie, I'm going to get punished along with them. That's when the people were like, oh.
Oh, you lied. Eish.
That's where I lied. But Uguti, Kulova cannot speak to you. No. I should think Big Brother said you guys can be together after hours.
After hours. Yeah, but we didn't have time, so we didn't know when the after hours was.
I remember that time
So we
you were
took it like, hey, you were trying to be a
Like to separate you.
separator at that time. No, in there, I didn't think you were trying to be a separator. When I came out, I was like, oh, it makes sense. Like other people would be like, I'm a work in progress, such.
But
that one.
But it wouldn't have worked because you guys slept on the same
So maybe
bed.
that means that's where you are being mean. That's where you're being mean, like you're doing such things, like devious things, like
Yeah. I know.
You know.
Didn't you do devious things?
me. Yeah, the thing is that I didn't do I done a lot of devious things, but I mean people saw it outright, and then it wasn't like from a malicious point of view. I wasn't.
No, same here. Actually, remember how many times I used to get called to the diary room?
Who?
Me.
Yeah, why?
By people. Because I used to let off so many things.
Oh, so you're having therapy inside
No,
there?
not therapy. No, not let off like things like that weren't like allowed, like a language.
When you were head of house.
Yeah, speaking about outside things, such things.
Yes.
So I'd let you guys be like, okay, as you know, let me let that pass.
Yeah.
But now the thing is, they listening because we had mics on.
Yes.
So I can't really say, because now even when I go to the diary room and Big Brother asks me, but we told
Did you have therapy sessions with Big Brother?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Did you?
Me? No, I don't. I talk to myself for therapy. I don't see how it works, but for other people, it probably will work. Don't shut me down.
Wait, Big Brother had therapy sessions.
Yes, you could go and request for therapy if you felt like you weren't coping, anger management.
I hardly got painkillers. Imagine therapy. You know how long it took for Big Brother to give me painkillers. Imagine it, a whole
The whole therapy. Oh, you and your girlfriend still together?
Yes, we are. She broke up
Really?
with me the other week.
And then now you're back with
And
her.
then she goes, I think she broke up with me like 7 times. Is that thing that you did to Kulova? So I
Yeah.
watched the interview, like you broke up with me like 70 times.
Yes.
Same thing.
So, you said she was colored, right?
Yeah, she's half colored.
No, I have no comments on that one. But I'm working on myself. I won't be breaking. I'm trying to work on myself. I haven't done it in a whole week, guys. You should be proud of me.
Wait, what's the one thing that you're working on?
I'm breaking up with Kuluva. I didn't break up with him for a whole week. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a weekly thing.
Yeah. No, it happens twice a week, but now we went a whole
shit.
week without breaking up. So
That's progress.
That's progress. I like it. But he's listening to what I say now, so that's why we didn't break up. The other thing that I wanted to ask was, what are you doing now? I saw you were doing some advert. Like, I didn't understand the advert, to be honest. But what was that about?
Which one?
The advert.
Which advert?
You had like something saying, my wife, I take care of my kids. There was like an advert. I also saw a post with King Pie, right? By the way, King Pie, I mean, people were stealing my pie, so I never mind. It doesn't even matter anymore.
You know, I got a lashing from Swiss because of those cocktail rolls that
Yes.
you gave me. Oh my word.
And how did you feel about the lashing from him? What you said about it?
I wasn't sad. I would say, this thing.
It was like an Omo advert. Like detergent. You said you were acting as the coach.
Oh, the sunlight ad.
Oh, it was sunlight. Woo!
Yes.
Even me, I haven't worked with sunlight. You don't say, boy. So they don't really hate you that much.
It's McDonald's. It's calling Black Label. It's X Africa.
Are you doing all of those?
Yeah. Oh, can't name brands. Oh, my bad.
No, you can. You're doing black label.
No, those are brands that I've worked with.
Oh yes, and you did say that you acted like as a minor before,
As
and
a
then I
minor?
think no, like as in the mining in Isidingo, you are a minor.
Oh, yeah. How do you know that?
On me, I listen and I don't forget.
Ah,
That's why I can always bring up things. Proof. Another thing is, we all want to know about your relationship with Mata.
a relationship with Martha?
Yes.
No, we have a...
No, in the house, right?
Yeah.
You would say that Mata liked you.
Yeah.
You remember you and I used to have convos, right?
I think she still does.
You think she still does? And how do you feel about her?
How do I feel about her?
Let's be honest in telling, like, how do you feel about Mata?
No,
How did you feel about Mata in the house?
No, I did not like her like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
you don't like her like that.
Yeah.
Why? I think you were
Well,
then you were
there's
feeding
two
us some
reasons.
sorts of lies. Then
There's two. Oh,
you were rubbing palms, massages.
I was running bums.
Yes, there was one day you were giving massage. You were rubbing palms.
Nah, I didn't get to the bums.
I saw. I'm not blind.
I was running
Remember,
the
I
bag.
don't
The
forget.
bums. No,
You are
everyone would have been speaking about
Okay,
that,
she
though.
had underwear on, but you were rubbing palm cheeks.
No, it wasn't.
I see, Pali. You wanna get dragged. You wanna lie and get dragged. Let's be honest here. You are rubbing
Okay,
palms.
okay, let's say I rub bums.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's say I rub bums. Yeah, but no, there was no relationship with the mother. I did say it from get-go.
Yes. It's platonic.
It's platonic. I
Yeah.
do have a girlfriend. First, I put it out there. To everyone in the
Yes,
house.
you did.
I have a girlfriend, and secondly, and I mean, I did. You know, when we were asked to describe your ideal person
Yes.
or how, yeah, I not describe my person, and person was opposite to Umat.
She was opposite. Well, I feel like also at some point you might have been leading stuff on. That wasn't very kind of you.
What do you mean? What?
When you were leading stuff on, like I would see you leading stuff on with Mata,
Doing what?
like giving us a show, saying that maybe you liked her. When we watched it in the style, I would be like, okay, he likes her, she likes him. There's something happening. So why were you lying?
To who? What did I like? Man, you're confusing me now.
You
Saying
all would cuddle in the bed together.
No, she slept between, I think, Melino and I.
Yeah, and even now, you say you just mentioned now that she still likes you now.
I said that thing.
You think she still likes you? If you think, that means you still get the vibe from.
But I
it.
must say, you were liked by every guy in the house. You did nothing about
Nah,
it.
I don't know that. Remember?
What do you mean you don't know that?
I don't know
You
that.
do. Remember with the spoons thing when you lost your mind?
Ain't nobody gave me a spoon.
You killed me that day.
Ain't nobody gave me a spoon. That was the thing. I was like, ain't nobody gave me a spoon.
Yeah,
that's when people rather humble me that day. You know when you think you're too nice and then no one comes with a spoon.
But
Nobody comes with
then
a spoon.
I did explain to you why you never thingy.
Yeah.
I did explain.
There were
to
some people though, like there were two people, Zabobo and Ezra, like they weren't shy. They were honest with their spoon story. But everyone else, Tlima. Only after people are in the interviews.
I think it's either maybe they were scared to get judged.
That's right, y'all better be scared. I mean, Kuluva has pink gloves.
And shoes.
And shoes. That's not nice.
Those are Vegas of his. I was even seeing someone was wearing them. I was like, I know these shoes from somewhere.
Aye. We tried.
Okay. What?
They were scared.
They were scared. I'm sure they were scared. I did it out of respect for Uchi. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you've seen our relationship.
Yes.
You know? He's a respectful guy, and
Yes.
I didn't see the need to disrespect him.
Yes.
Even if it was unintentionally or intentionally, I didn't see the need to
Yes.
disrespect him when he's never done anything to me, though.
When he's never done anything. There was times when I didn't do anything, but like people didn't respect me enough. Do you think that I have like a disrespectful demeanor? Do you think that I walk around with the word "poo"
First of all,
on my head?
First of all,
So people see "poo," yeah, and they're like, this one, yeah, she's up.
First of all,
Yeah.
this girl has a hectic resting bitch face. Hectic. 2, you spoke your mind.
Yeah, I still do.
No, you spoke your mind, but not in a way. You remember what you said about me? I said things that people
Yes.
were too shy to say, but
Yes.
but you were literally the female version of, well, not exactly, but in that sense, whereby when something bothered you or pissed you off, you
Yes.
voiced it. But the way you voiced it, Ashley,
Yeah, I need to learn how to voice it in a better way.
man.
Yeah.
And there was times I'll try to protect you. I'm like,
Yeah. No, that's true. You actually did. You tried to protect me at times.
even with the whole punishment, that's why the reason I was so nice to think I was so nice about it, because you were getting punished, but I just wanted to be a complete dick about it.
Oh, you wanted to be like that. Oh no, it's fine. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of people.
What now?
Like, if we were in that situation, you know, if I was head of house, you guys were gonna suffer. Because
We're gonna make me suffer as well.
I was gonna let the whole house suffer. I was gonna stay upstairs in that room. I think Biggie was gonna dethrone me. I tell you, I couldn't wait. I said, when it's my turn, I shall show flames. Ashley, well, the head of house, please report to the dad. I was gonna laugh and then
Yo, we would be shitting ourselves. No, but I was gonna shit myself.
Why?
Because I know how you are now.
I was.
Like, I know how you are now. Like,
Especially it's like when I get tired, you know, when it starts getting late, like, or if I take like an Adderall or something and I'm getting tired now, that's when the biggest dirt comes out of my mind. And like also the biggest pranks. I'm telling you, I couldn't wait to be head of house. I was in the lay there sleep. Even when it was toss time, I was gonna read from the top.
why?
Because I'm head of house.
No, you can't do that. You can't make your own rules. Come on, you can't make your own.
But Biggie, I wanted. You see, there was two things that I really wanted. Even watching Big Brother before. Well, number one, I wanted, like in a challenge, I wanted to stand up and raise my hand. Unfortunately, all the head of houses are like them. Like most head of houses are liked. Even the lady head of house was Jojo when I was there.
Jojo was the
I like
one.
Jojo. Like I rooted for Jojo to be head of house. I said if any female wins, I wanted to be Jojo. So I had to respect.
Jojo?
Huh?
Why Jojo?
I don't know. I think I just liked Jojo at the time when I was in the house. Like for my period of time being in the house, I liked Jojo. After coming out, I was like, Jojo.
Why not the others?
Who? The others? I mean, I didn't get along with them. I got along with Jojo.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. At that time when I was in the house, I did. I liked how she spoke. Jojo's funny.
That's the only thing, that she was very down to earth.
Yeah.
And she was funny actually. People do not know that about Jojo. Jojo's actually
No, they
hilarious.
know that Jojo's funny.
Jojo's hilarious, guys. Jojo, who else? Yeah, out of the girls, yeah, Jojo, yeah.
So I couldn't disrespect during like those head of houses. But I'm telling you, I was waiting for someone I don't like. Sure, I was gonna raise my hand on a Thursday. I think we should lose. Yeah, I even told Big Brother.
The wager.
Yes, the wager.
So you wanna make everyone starve? That's your plan.
Yeah, we only lost once when I was there, and I was so excited. Remember that Lali Living Week when we had the thing,
why were you
and we
excited?
lost. I just like losing. It's epic.
Aye.
It's epic. Not when it's a personal loss, like for me, like now I'm losing, but losing in a group. You know, like when everyone said, they're gonna do their thing, and then now they're suffering for food. I'm like, oh.
I'd see how you take the piss whenever we did the wager toss and
Sabotage.
thank God.
Sabotage.
Thank God. Yeah, big up people that sabotage me.
Why?
Don't you remember with the arena games? Remember, you see where he sabotaged me with the thing with the laces.
Yeah.
My thing is, Ninja, who has to check everything, does not. How did you not
But
see
that
it?
was just 5,000 Zipali. It wasn't winning people.
I need it now. I need
No.
it now. You know what? It's like you and your boyfriend knew that you guys would have like a huge fan base. That's why you guys were like taking the piss in the arena games.
We didn't know. Like,
No,
remember,
it's like you knew the way you guys would just take it so easy.
Oh,
Especially
I used to laugh.
You're just floating.
No, I didn't want the 5,000 because I would watch like Survivor and stuff, and then the people that win all the rewards, they don't really win the big reward. Also, like I always wanted to laugh. So me, when I lose like such things, it's a very big joke to me.
That's what I said, and your boyfriend made fun of me about it.
What?
When I said, now you guys can take the 5,000 rand.
Oh, yeah.
I'll win the 2 million. You know, when I saw that, I was like, Golova. I can't believe it.
And how did you feel when he in the house when he imitated you guys? He was like, nah, y'all, and you're talking like an American.
That's what I'm saying.
How did you feel?
Golova, you my brother. You my brother. Everyone.
He watches. I wouldn't say we, because I would probably say it out and I would probably disrespected you in your face. But Kuluva, he'll watch it and maybe years later.
You know, I had a feeling what you guys were speaking about the housemates.
Yeah.
I think you guys were all cuddled up. You guys are doing your things. Because I'd always say, don't bring up that thing we were talking about earlier.
No, well,
Yeah. So I'd hear. So yeah, that thing, I'd hear you guys. So I knew my name was there. And then the moment I saw the shows, when I saw the snippets, yeah, dog, and everyone, like, as soon as I left the house, everyone kept tagging me. You guys' fans, oh my God.
what?
Kept tagging me.
Saying that we did. No, it wasn't a thing of like we was talking about the people and being like, oh, this sounds stupid. You know, it's like when you go to sleep now, we don't have any phones, we don't have anything. So obviously, he's gonna tell me everything what happened in the day that maybe I didn't see, or I'm gonna tell him everything that happened in the day that he didn't see. It wasn't a thing of like, now we were talking about people. Yes, we were talking about people, but we were also just catching up on each other's days.
You guys make me feel uncomfortable sometimes.
And then also like people said that I said certain people were smelling, right? Like,
What did you say?
like they had breath.
Was that?
It was my friends. It was people that were on my my show so far. Guys, I never said people were smelling. I was making examples.
Where's my cologne?
And I said some.
Where's my cologne?
I said, and yet today I'm the one who didn't bought. No, okay, no.
Open this window.
No,
Can you
yeah,
open
stop
this
it,
window?
stop it. I was the one that went on from that end. No, guys, I didn't say anyone was smelling. If there was anyone that was smelling. And also, how did you feel about like the toilets? I know we had a conversation about this. Were you comfortable in the toilet, like taking a dump in front of the camera?
I went to stall number 2.
Stall number 2.
The camera was
Where the
facing
camera
down.
was facing down?
Yeah, that's the only stall I used
Me, I used the shower.
to take a dump.
Yeah, like I'll push it in the drain with my foot, with my heel.
You step in your own shit.
With my heel. Like
That's still your
remember-
foot.
and then you wash it afterwards.
What if it was those hard ones?
The hard ones, and then you press.
Ah.
And then there was this one time when Melino came, he's like, guys, is someone taking a dump in the shower? I said, who would do such a thing?
What?
What?
Oh,
Editing
girl.
that out, right?
What?
No, Mama Nell, can't edit it out, Mama Nell. We can't. People must know it's actually
Remember
over.
I told
Yeah, she
said,
makes a in the shower, Mama Nell.
but they know this. I said it on camera before. I already said it in the
We
diary
took
room.
showers with bare foot.
You must check if you got athlete's foot. You must check if there's no sores on your feet. No? Well, it's Big Brother.
I should have came with that foot powder in the house.
I mean, that's why he said bring shower shoes.
Oh, so that's why when I know boyfriend I got busy showering in flip flops because you knew you were busy making.
We didn't.
You're busy being a
I
shitty girl.
didn't. I didn't.
No,
But guys, one thing I didn't do, right? I didn't steal people's like clothing belongings.
But you're being a shitty girl. Why are you shitting in the showers?
I didn't. You see, but the thing is, when you, I also
Thank
don't
God
like
I
the
didn't clean
toilet even at my house.
Thank God I didn't clean the showers. I'd clean them with the base.
No, I didn't clean the shower. Also, like it was only my bacteria that was being showed out.
Can I please order the
Hi, how are you?
out?
Okay, no problem.
What do you having?
Hello.
Make spicy, please.
Can I please have a McFeast spicy
Are you gonna
meal?
thingy? Add this in the thingy.
Medium or large?
Large
Large
to
spicy.
drink?
Watermelon
watermelon
McFizz, please.
Watermelon McFeast, yes, please. Thank you.
Would you like extra cheese inside?
Yes.
Don't you wanna have something, Jim? But you-
No,
but
I
you don't
have,
eat.
I have food.
I'll have
You're gonna edit this part out?
cream
Yes.
soda.
No, we're still going.
ice,
There's.
You're gonna do the whole thing like this?
No, I'm gonna take this part
No,
out.
just the cream soda.
Okay.
Is that a large?
No, a regular one.
I didn't want to put this whole
Thank
thing in.
you.
You can come through the payment.
Okay, now to say there was something else that I wanted to ask you, but McDonald's backtracked me. McDonald's really, but it was really important.
What was it related to? Maybe I can remind you.
No,
Because you're still speaking about your shitty girl tendencies in the shower.
Oh yes. Okay. So back at it. Okay, we had a little bit of a situation, but now we're back at it. There's a lot of confusion, right? Even with myself, I might have seen a bit of characteristics. Yay, this is my observations. You have yours, I have mine. Some people say you had a lot of feminine tendencies within you. And before I even came out and I read like Twitter or wherever people would talk about such things, I saw it after you played in Kabinde. And now, even now, I can't unsee you as in Kabinde. So
now I play a one gay role. Now I'm gay for the rest of my life.
no. People also say it, but like they've been saying it before in Kabinde. Do you Would you say you have a lot of feminine tendencies within you? Like what you just did now? Like what?
That's
Would you say you have, like, there are a lot of manly men, right? They're not gay, they're not
But
queer
then you
or
see-
anything, but they have those tendencies. You know, like, it's really nothing if you are.
yeah.
That's your own thing. That's your own whatever you decide to choose. But the thing is, like, people ask about that. People make reference to that. That's why I'm bringing it up to you. I actually like guys that have that bit of, you know, they sassy. Because then I talk to you like that too. But would you say you have
I'm
that?
trying to be talked to like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to be talked to.
You know what? I've been told that you fall into the metrosexual category.
What is that?
Metrosexual is a man who's in touch with his
Feminine side.
yeah, but not to the extent whereby he starts doing like drag things or
Yes.
I don't like using the word gay. Hey, is there a better term?
To the word gay.
Rainbow.
No, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I mean, gay is a term out there. It's in the dictionary, and there's a explanation to what gay is.
Actually, you get dragged nowadays. Yo,
What-
actually,
for what?
Yo, uthi gay. But simply cleanse your heart. Damn it.
No, like, I don't understand. There's nothing derogatory. If it was derogatory, it would have said that in the dictionary or the internet. I mean, people classify themselves as gay.
Well, you know what? I guess then okay, if I can say gay, yeah. But so yeah, it's a guy who's just in touch with his feminine side, but
Yes.
he's not gay.
You mentioned, like, you know why I'm asking you this here and why I saw it after that, and when I came out I even saw it more. Do you remember the talk we had with the therapist?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes. And then, like, the one of somebody, I can't remember who it was, they said that, you know, such assault doesn't just happen between, like, a man and a woman. Sometimes it can happen between a woman and a woman and a man and a man. And then you raised your hand and you were like, you experienced such, and people were questioning that. So then that's why I was like, so you just like women, right?
Yes. So hey man.
Nah, we won't go into that since it's so personal, but like, just to, you know, for the people to hear, you just like women.
Yeah, no, that's it. Oh, only.
Oh, you just
only, yeah,
ooh,
Only-
okay.
only
We
woman.
see you see party.
I've never tried to dabble into anything
Yeah.
else. Even I think Mama knows. I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Also, another thing people want to know, why are you always walking around to show us your package? Were you trying to advertise yourself? You were trying to advertise yourself.
No, I wanted no one to ever come to me and say this guy's got small dick energy. Ever.
But the fact that you had to prove yourself,
No, it wasn't proving.
it wasn't proving.
It's
It's just how it was.
Putting it out there.
Putting it out there. Eish.
You thought it was proving?
No, I don't think it was proving. It was scary.
For who now?
And then you told me, this is Big Brother girl, maybe you came here for the wrong reason.
I said
But for
that-
me, yeah, you told me that.
Why do you do it in a sassy way? As
You're like, yeah, this is Big Brother, you came here for the wrong reasons. Then, like, you shouldn't have came and entered the show. Like me, no, not scary, but I was like, chore, bro. Dad looks like a log. I was like, pack that away. Don't show us how you abuse people. Okay, take kiss. Over now. No, I mean, the whole of South Africa and other people who are watching the show, they saw it. You standing by the pool, package out, toolbox, say.
Bitch, the thing, the outfit is wet. So if I were to go inside the house,
Yeah.
like muddy and stuff, then I'd have to clean up. But
You know, you didn't have to do anything. Yeah, I done nothing if I didn't want to. You didn't have to. You were trying to show us, like, this is what I'm working with. Anybody who's interested was alap.
No, because then if that's the case,
Yeah.
I mean, as gents, we did get advances from girls inside the house.
You got what?
Advances, like a girl's
Like advantages.
not advantages, like advances, like when a girl like makes a thingy. What do you call it in
Make
English?
them move.
Yeah, such thing.
Who though?
I can't mention this.
Oh, you must explain. Don't mention names. Explain. Give us
Well,
like a hint.
well, not a sexual. No.
Like who though? Me, I want to know.
Who made the? No, I can't name the name. I'll tell you.
If you can't name names, it's not true.
Okay, man.
You're not naming names.
No.
You
If
are
I can't
showing.
name-
You are showing.
No, let's go with that. If I can't name names, then it's not true. Let's go
You
with
see
that. Let's go
now.
with that.
You
Let's
see
go.
the energy you're giving.
I'm trying to tarnish no one's name. Ask me. I'll answer my questions. That is just straight to me.
It's to you. You said you got advances from the girls. Okay, so there were girls that gave you like one shoe type of vibe.
Well, not like I want you, but thing is, the type of energy that says even if you tried, maybe
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind
type thing.
type of thing.
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Okay. I guess like I didn't see all of these things.
No, but then why are you talking about? Even Melino showed his thing was inside the house, and
I mean, I'm not gonna speak about something. Hey, you see now you're gonna get me into trouble.
Okay.
I think that everybody knows why I'm asking you about why you showed yourself. Melina was also. He told me what did Melina say? He's the nudist.
He's a nudist.
He's a nudist. I didn't even know about that word before.
It's even on your social. Say nudist.
He's the nudist.
Like, thank you,
but
man.
I don't think anyone. Okay, maybe for me, maybe he has kids. That's why I didn't notice him like that. Maybe I saw him as Malume. Yeah, to me. I'm not saying to anybody else.
Well, but he did have that. How can I put it? That Khotman energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he used to keep himself and Khotman, and even when he speaks, he doesn't. You don't have a conversation. He advises.
But so from just a question now. This is just a question to me. That Khotman energy. Do you think that when he was the nudist, it gave that Khotman energy?
No, that's just crazy.
No, I think you're not getting my question here.
No. I just felt like I feel like from my point of view, I just feel like it was like Yazini, this is who I am, and I'm
unapologetic about it.
Yes, about it. So I had the same energy as well. That's why most of the things that I did, I just felt like it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You like it, you don't like it, I'm gonna do it anyway. So
Hey.
I feel like he had the same energy. Because I mean, you know what? When you know someone's age, I think subconsciously
Yes.
you have a way of approaching them.
Yes.
When the way you speak to your younger brother is different to how you speak to an older person.
Yes.
You understand? So I think with him, it was a thing of Imdala.
Oh, this is the oldest.
You see, I'm Imdala, so you don't want to tell me anything. Whether if you like it, fine. If you don't like it, then make. That's what
I beg to differ. I mean, I saw it in a totally different way than
How
what
did
you're
you
saying.
see it?
But if we were all in Big Brother, that means Big Brother all gave us the opportunity and the chance to audition. We went through all the same processes. Okay, maybe some people were even voted in, and some of us, like Big Brother, just put us inside there. But at the same time, at that time, we're all on the same level. So I'm like, you are 50 years old, but you're here with me, so therefore you're P. But when I come out of I'm like, now in the real world, I can't say that anymore. You're actually Malume. Like, I really can't. So yeah, that is how I feel towards most of the things that happen in the show. And I don't know, I don't really see a hate. So hopefully, like, from now on, we can see more positivity, more things going for you. And I mean you had a platform before us.
By the way, Sipa_Lee_. So yeah, you were saying?
To follow. Okay, you got that one. And also, are you friends with anybody like afterwards?
Yes.
After Big Brother? Like close friends?
Some are close, some it's just
Who are you close with? Because that's a good thing to say. Like, who are you close with?
Zugo, Ez, Lino, Medlino. Ma'a. I find myself speaking to Ma'a a lot these days,
Okay.
but with regards to King Pie and then like other projects and stuff.
Eish, you guys got King Pie. Don't say.
No, I'm trying to. I
What?
don't know if I can say it. I'm trying to fish for that sponsorship.
But you guys, you want, you don't
So
have
she
it as yet.
invited me to the event.
Oh yes.
And then I'm like, let me capitalize on it. And
Yeah.
the fact that you even think I'm part of the King Pie family, that's
I mean, I saw you guys taking pictures.
Yes, actually we're trying to fish for the sponsor.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that's amazing. That's
Okay.
great.
Who else? BK.
Yeah.
Boozy.
Yeah.
Shane Boozy, so sweet guy. Like he'd call me just to check up on me. I know you guys' relationship is a bit dumb.
Okay.
But yeah, he'd call me, you know, just to check up on me. Who else? That's how Savage and I actually dated the same girl.
You and Savage dated the same girl?
I found it from the girls, like, I'm not supposed to speak about that. But yeah, I tried to text you from on your old number, but then when
I suck at replying, like I said.
Nothing.
No, oh yes, I don't have the old number anymore, but I suck at replying.
Yeah, I saw the first that. I said, oh God.
I said, hey guys, my attention span, it's very, very small. It's either I know it or I don't know it. And if I don't know it, I'm not keen to finding out and learning more about it. Like, it is what it is.
I was so shocked. I said, okay, you're blue ticking me.
I wasn't blue ticking you. I don't have that number anymore. It's like
I realized afterwards I'm a no profile. To a point where I even thought like you blocked me. I'm like, oh.
No, there would be no reason to block you. And I also don't have a rocky relationship with Muzi.
You guys cool?
I just don't really have like a relationship with him. But like there's no bad energy. There's no...
So you're just acquaintances?
Yeah,
I mean put
like...
it that way.
I wouldn't say acquaintance. Acquaintance is like just when you know somebody. But I do respect everyone.
Okay, would you ever like pick up the phone and be like, hi, Muzi, how you doing?
Like call?
Yeah. Or even send the text?
I don't know. Actually, you never know what can happen. Remember, I'm not a fortune teller. Like, you never know. Maybe there's one time where I'm in Tembisa and someone is trying to
I saw you there at the plate. Oh, you know what? Shame. You were eating a you're like, how do I eat?
It was so huge. I don't know. But those quotas were nice, guys.
They proper. I've had one as well. Oh my word.
You also had one?
Proper. Like boozy cases.
I think I'm wishing for a quota now.
Quota? No, you're gonna find a quota.
I don't know, but that one there was really hard to top off. Guys, we have now come. Yo, Sipali, I can actually talk to you forever, eh? Because you know, I think like, you know, when you don't take stuff too serious. I can see.
The thing is also, you know, when you have nothing to hide, then you can actually say more.
I beg to differ on that.
Then so you think people who lie say less?
No, I beg to differ on you having nothing to hide. Though. But I do think that the interview that you gave was an honest one to a certain extent. I mean, I'm gonna give you 85 out of 100 for honesty.
And then the other 15, you know, people fail with the 15.
I don't know. I don't like to always think that I'm right.
Yeah.
But as Glue will tell you, I'm right all the time.
They used to say that he's your man. He's your man.
Even besides him saying that they my two brothers, they know I'm right all the time.
You see, they family, they have to say that.
They don't because they really get irritated with me at home.
That's why sometimes in the house I would be the brave one to disagree with you when you get shit. Because people, I don't know why people were terrified of you in the house. Right?
Terrified of me?
Well, not terrified.
Why though? I think I was always right. I mean, you know what? A lot of the time also, like the task that we were doing, guys, I put zero effort into it because I saw from the minute the ideas came, oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So I'm gonna be part of a bad production. Let me just do as I please.
You see, when you tore the thingies, the posters and stuff.
Yeah. I'm
not sure if you saw that meme. It goes.
I wasn't the first one to tear something.
No, you were the first one to tear.
No, I wasn't.
No.
I wouldn't just tear something and disrespect something if it wasn't done to you. Me, I'm more of I wait for you to do it, then I slash back. I don't do it first.
Why did you say, yeah, all of y'all's peep?
I swear, I even came back later to do it. So mine was first torn. Then I went away and I was talking to her. I was like, no, it's fine. Let me come back. My turn now. Everything.
No, wait, who tore first?
Yeah. I didn't say first.
Oh God, are you sure?
I swear to you, I didn't say first. I'm sure even people are gonna tell. Yeah.
Exactly. Who tore it?
I'm not somebody that starts something, but I do finish.
I know you finish.
I do finish. But
you finish. Yeah. But I know, you know.
No. Okay. So being that you do have close friends afterwards, and this was like an 85% honest interview, I really thank you for coming here. Like I said, I hope everything flourishes for you. And yeah,
thank you so much.
I hope I'm gonna learn how to answer messages. Also, please tell Mata to give us back our 2 pies that she stole. From the punk bed on top. I want my pies. I still want my pies. She owes 2 pies. She owes us 2
What
pies.
flavor?
Pepper steak. She owes us 2 pepper steak pies.
Konye, you
Mata,
only-
if you're watching this, I want my pies back. Now that you're an ambassador, I want my pies back. I'm being so serious.
Tell her that you also want the cold drink that she took in the house.
The cold drink.
Yeah.
Mata.
Okay, hold up. You've cleared up the cold drink. It was you, fed it, everything.
Yes.
Who took the ice cream, guys?
The ice cream.
Ashley, be honest. Ashley,
It
be
was a
honest.
collective of people. It was a collective of people that took the ice cream.
Because I know you and P were involved.
Yes, we were involved. We ate the ice cream. We're not gonna lie. We put it in our Lotto store cups and we were chwankering. But
And
like
I
it wasn't
understand
our
the ice cream
idea.
because of P and Ash.
And you still walk past me that day and he's like, don't ever steal ice cream on TV and embarrass your family. And I was like, no, I won't do that.
I used to look out for and I get bashed. You know, those are the things Big Brother never showed, eh? My good side. You'd show me stealing cheese.
You stole cheese. That's a whack thing to steal. Why would you steal
I was
cheese?
hungry. I didn't steal it. I took a bite. And
You
I
were
put it back
hungry?
in the
Oh,
fridge.
shame.
Yeah. Remember the night when we had to do the Robertsons?
Yes.
Yep.
Robertsons, like did Robertsons contact you because you were like find your me in every meal? You knew what you were coming to the game for. Eh? You knew there were sponsors out there. Me, I had no clue. I'm like, oh, okay, no, we come here, we do what we do, we go home when we get voted off.
But then you see, that's what I'm saying. For me, the fun part of it. You see how you experience it. Like
Yeah.
the fun part of it, literally just left my heart. I was just there to secure the bag.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you were. Every time you're like, no, I'm doing this for my mother, I'm doing this for my sister.
Yeah.
Now, I think that you shouldn't have done things like that. I always advocate for people not doing things with intention. Because you could look, like I say this all the time, you can't have anything that's too bad and you can't have anything that's too good if you're still living on earth.
No, honestly. And you see that thing that you said earlier when you said me getting into that house was God.
Yeah. Yes.
And how I know that it was God also, like how everything just made sense. I went out like very early.
Yes.
Very early, but the way it happened, because I was even telling Luzugo this, let's not shy too much away from the whole bandana boys thing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, even in like public, when people like forget my name, like bandana boy.
Bandana boy.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, had I not been bandana
But
boy,
at least they must put you as ringleader or something.
who must put me as ringleader?
The people, when they refer to you as bandana boy, they must at least say, ringleader.
They say that Edgar shame, and there was no ringleader, there was no leader. It was just Amachita.
Yeah.
It was just gents.
You were the ringleader.
No.
Whether you like it or not, even people used to say that Ezra was following you around. Yeah, but Ezra, like if you said something, Ezra would say, yeah. If you said no,
vice versa though.
you know what? I actually thought people were talking dirt about that. But then there was this one day we're in the arena, and then I said something to Ezra, and then I said, okay, let me just test this thing out, because I was next to both of you, and then I asked you. Now Ezra looks at you for the answer, and then you answer, and then Ezra says it too. I'm like, oh, it's true. That's true.
Actually, this is news to me. Where was I when this
That
whole
is, it's
thing
nice.
was?
It's a good friendship. We were in the arena. People couldn't hear us speaking. I was like, oh, okay, no, it's fine. I see. So to get to Ezra, we must speak to Sipali. Okay, I like it.
No, God. Oh, first of all, Sipa _ Lee _ no, it was never like that. It was never like that. Because there were things that he said that I agreed with.
Yeah.
There were things Usugo would say I would agree with.
I'm not saying that I'm saying he agreed with everything you said. He was waiting for your answers. I'm not saying you were waiting for his answers.
No, but then there were times you would tell me, nah, bro, that's a dumbass.
Where he would tell you that.
Yeah,
But I'm sure he would soften up towards the situation afterwards.
Why you guys painting Ezra too?
I know I like Ezra. I like Ezra. So you see, don't come with that. You don't like honesty. What do you think of my car?
I love your car actually. My best friend's girlfriend actually has
Your
similar
best
car.
friend's girlfriend.
Yeah.
You're always thinking of someone else's girlfriend. It's so sad. Ladies, man. Player.
I wanna have you, brother.
Ladies,
I wanna have
man.
you. Even Mama Nell turned around, like, is shit.
Yay.
No, but then you asked me what I think, so that's why I wanted to show you that feature.
Oh
the
yes,
car keys.
where it can open like that.
Yeah, where do you think I learned that?
Yay! And it's the cross, it's the hybrid. You know what I like about this car? It's actually like, it's a cross. So it's a cross of the Chery 4 and the Chery 7, right? Now think about me. Eshel, Ogle, Khaled. Guluva, black guy. Amy comes, cross.
I feel like I'm holding a candle right now.
Sorry, guys, I'm joking. Thank you, guys. That is the hot seats with Chery and Ashley and Sipa Lee. He done good, guys. Let's not drag. Thank you.
Sipa _Lee _. Please, guys, I've cleansed my heart. What else? I'm not such a bad person, but
Yeah, the whole hour we stayed here. You had the longest one.
yeah, but this wasn't an interview. This was a conversation.
Yes, conversation. No, it wasn't an interview. It was a conversation. But yay. Okay.
So
we done
now
something.
we're about to go chill.
With Chiller's Punch.
It's cute.
I like the fact that you're not sour. Like you didn't get the Chiller's Punch deal, but you're still showing it.
Meg G, come to your senses, bro.
You hardly drank. I mean, you were like probably on the same pace as me. I don't think you deserved it.
Yes, and you danced like you were in Turkey.
You see, I've gone now. Bye.